Are you not entertained?
So, yo, this Julius the Humble from the Live Podcast, Social Sundayz, Season 2. This episode number, what? Metro 13, some shit? Episode number 13. Know what I'm saying? It's me over here, then we got Kwani B right next to me. We got Metro, and then we got V. And we got a hosted guest in the building, you know what I'm saying? So, real quick, in case none of y'all don't know, I mean, I'm going to pass the mic and they're going to introduce themselves and give a little, I mean, just tell a little bit about yourself.
Like you said, it's Kwani. I'm here to talk shit about sports, to debate anybody.
She ready.
Whatever.
She ready for the smoke.
You got the rose gold. Yeah, he's the. It's your boy Metro, aka Robert Downey Jr., aka Mr. Megalodon, chilling. Back, had a nice little 2 weeks off of the podcast. You know what I mean? Had a good time on a little break. Dropped another album. Went to Puerto Rico.
Okay.
Yeah.
Estate quieto. Yo, it's your boy V. You know what I'm saying? I'm back again.
I don't need a mic.
You know what I'm saying? I'm back again, man. They brought me back, man.
Voice is profound.
So, you know what I mean? I'm here with y'all, kicking it with y'all today, man.
You know what I'm saying? So, today we're going to do 3 segments. And the first segment is going to be Kings of Our Culture. You know what I'm saying? And we got some questions that came from the crowd. And one of the questions that came from the crowd was from some of the audience on Facebook and shit. One of the questions was, what type of men like independent women? You know what I'm saying? So, I'm going to pass the mic to Kwani, since she's the only female here right now. We got some other females pulling up, you know what I mean? So, Kwani, we're going to start with you. What type of men like independent women?
I'm not a man, so I don't think I can answer that question. But I feel like any man should like an independent woman. Why would you, unless they're the type of person that like to beat on women? Like, for real, they don't want like to hold somebody down. They don't want them to have their own. But any other man should want an independent woman. But I'm not a man, so how do y'all feel about it?
How I feel about it is, I don't like no independent woman. And I'm not saying independent as far as like having your own or whatever. That's something already that you should already have.
That's what I meant by financial.
Okay, so by that, that's already supposed to be part of your living, part of your circumstances, is just holding your own self down. Now, independent, I want you to depend on me a little bit. It's things that I could do that you can't do, so that's dependence. So that's dependent. Independency come from you being, oh, I got my own, I could do this, I could do that. All right. Well, when shit get tough, you better have your own. So we in a relationship and we have something together, you better be able to hold down yourself. Because I got to hold down myself by any means necessary. So that's like independence is a difference between independent and dependency. You can depend on me for certain things for me to do as a man. I'm supposed to provide security. Now, if you're independent, you're supposed to secure yourself. So when you're in a relationship and you're still screaming independency, then that means you can protect yourself at all times. You don't need a man to protect you. You don't need a man to guide you. You don't need a man for nothing.
I don't mean it like that. You can be independent and not be screaming in a relationship.
Nah, but see, that's the problem.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not that type of woman.
No, I get that. But the question was, what kind of man likes an independent woman? So, to answer that, it will be a person that don't have nothing.
Depends on how you're looking at it, though.
Okay, so the man will be a man of have no substance at all, no material, because he's looking to gain
Some type of level. Not just some type of level, because I believe a man that don't have nothing want a woman that's independent. So she won't ask him for shit. You know what I'm saying? So she provides everything. Home.
We're not doing that. We're grown. We're not 18 years old. Like, no, we're grown. We're all 30 plus in here.
Yeah, but we all. I mean, we could.
I'm not taking care of any nigga.
We could speak age, but in all reality, this is what's going on around us. If you really like, it's a lot of dudes that just depend on a woman that has her own, because he can't get his own.
So like, what type of men? So do you consider yourself an independent woman?
Yeah, I mean, I am independent. I'm not in a relationship right now, so I'm single either way. I'll hold it down. Period. I'll take care of me, my daughter. I'm good. But of course, if I'm in a relationship, I want a man. I'm never gonna make him feel like he's not a man. I want him to do that. You can pick whatever you want. You can do everything. I don't have no problem with that. I want a man, but and it just
Word.
How you feel
Yeah.
about that?
So like, real before, cause I wanna like go. I wanna rebuttal real quick. I wanna ask her a question more so like because she said she want a man who So I wanna know like what type of man do you think that is attractive to an independent woman? You saying you don't know, right? Every man should be attracted to an independent woman. Now, would you be an independent woman? Facts. So, would you be an independent woman? What type of men do you attract? Like, what type of caliber of men that come and seek relationship with you?
Honestly, I attract all different kinds of men, but every man is different. Just depends on that person. But either way, they're secure with themselves. They have something that's going for themselves. I don't deal with anybody that's not on my level or do anything above my level. Like we're not little kids out here. I can't deal with that.
So with me, you're right, V. Like with me, my interpretation of this question is my answer for this question is that the type of man that will want an independent woman is like a jail nigga. Somebody that's always back and forth in jail. Somebody that's always hustling outside in the streets. Know what I mean? Making those penitentiary chances. Know what I mean? Because like a street nigga, and I know a few of them. Like know what I mean? A lot of them my family and all everywhere. Know what I mean? I'm from New Haven, Connecticut, so that shit around. So for instance, niggas definitely like independent woman because nigga might get locked up or some shit. You know what I'm saying? So niggas don't want their whole estate and everything that they got worth going missing and shit, just going to the dirt. You know what I'm saying? So niggas, some people got their family members to hold it down. But for instance, other niggas got their woman to hold it down. So they want their woman to be an independent woman so that if they do that bid at 10, 15, maybe 5 years, whatever, their woman holding it down when they come back, boom, boom. But the problem, though, all right, do y'all guys know the problem with a man dealing with an independent woman? Do you see a problem with that?
Yeah, masculinity. You demasculate the men. You take away from the men.
Demasculating the men, all right.
Yeah. You take away from the men. You take the ability, like, you always going to throw that in a man's face. No matter how, like, I get my own. Okay, you get your own, but you always fucking asking me to pay a bill. Excuse my language. You always asking or looking for a handout when you get your own. So, all reality, when you independent is beautiful. Don't get me wrong. I love women that are independent. They handle their business. They do what they gotta do because we all adult, like she said. We all grown here. You're supposed to be taking care of these responsibilities, especially when you have kids. There's a lot of people that scream independency and don't take care of shit that's supposed to be taken care of. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't find nothing wrong with being independent.
Why do y'all feel like independent is like being negative?
Yeah.
Like I feel like maybe a certain small group of women may,
And her question is, why do we think that masculinity why independency could be a negative thing? And my answer to that is that it shapes a woman and makes her feel superior to a man. You know what I mean? It makes her feel as though she can make decisions in a relationship and dictate the relationship. You know what I mean? Know what I'm saying?
Just because I'm independent, that don't mean I want to dictate the relationship or anything like that.
So, for an example, right? If your man tell you that, no, let me tell you, because with you being independent, right? What problems that come with that is that you got male friends. Now, what if you come across, because basically the type of man that most women really want is that masculine man. territorial. I mean, and what they don't even understand, that's him. So if he is really seeking you, he's gonna want you to cut off all male figures type shit. Are you willing to do that? Cut off all your male friends for your man?
That's really a lot of
If you was to do that?
If you had a problem with it, yeah. But
I
I don't
believe.
do. I don't hang out with niggas. I don't like. What am I doing?
All right, so
Male friends. I mean, it's not an issue.
that's fine.
Every man
about
I dealt
social
with is
media.
secure. Like he knows I'm with him. Like we don't have issues like that. I'm
Nah,
not
I don't
like that.
believe.
Kind of more, though.
If he really wanted me to, I have no problem with
But
that.
does that mean he's insecure?
I don't know. It depends on his reason. Like
Every
depends on the
man.
context.
I'm gonna tell you some real
That's
shit.
not in general,
I'm
but
glad
it
you brought it
depends
here.
on the context, but
You know what you was
if he
doing.
really had an issue, I would do that. But I've never been in that
Any
situation.
real,
I've never been in that situation. I've never had an issue with that. I have a couple guy friends, but it's not like I'm out here partying with people. I be at home, I be at work, I be chilling. I don't be out here with my niggas. I
Alright,
only
so
have two really good guy friends. Like, very honest.
alright, so by her saying what she just said, and well, what I'm about to say is gonna ruffle some feathers. So, any man don't want to be in a relationship with a woman that got guy friends. Any real man don't want to be in a relationship with a woman that got guy friends. Because in all reality, they're not guy friends. They're just waiting for an opportunity for you to slip up so they can fuck. That's the God honest truth. Because if I'm your male friend and I've been your male friend for quite a while, I'm gonna wait till that time. Like listen, you're gonna tell me your problems. I'm gonna be like, yeah, you know what I mean? I'm gonna be silent. Yeah, girl, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, nah, man, fuck them niggas, man. You should be dealing with a nigga like me. It's always gonna be that. And men are territorial. We don't want our girls to listen to another nigga unless it's the father, the brother, or cousin. Any males outside of that circumference of the family, we don't want to deal with none of that shit. We don't want to deal with you having male friends, and then I'm looking at you because you wouldn't want me to have female friends.
But it's not symmetrical. It's asymmetrical. So what a female may want is not the same thing that a male wants from a female. What a female wants in a man is not the same thing that a male wants from a female.
No, that's a fact. But at the same time, a lot of because we always lead to the insecurity. Oh, he's insecure. He's insecure. No, we're not insecure. We just know we men. We know we are hunters. We trying to tear some shit down. We trying to kill some shit. You feel me? So if you got, it's like the lions shit. I like that you said this shit. It's like the lions. Why is always one lion in a pack of lionesses? It's 7 lionesses to 1 lion. And every single lioness is having kid with that same lion. That's why he's the king of the jungle. Now, in order for another man to take over and have kids with his lioness, they gotta fight.
Same thing in all other species. Gorillas too.
Gorillas, elephants, all of that. Any type of animals.
Yeah, even the ones that don't eat meat, like deer, they compete for. They compete
for the alpha position. So
No.
So when you a man and I can't say the alpha position, but when you a man and you dealing with that, that's what we want. We want.
I got a questions for you, 12. I got some answers, 12. I need them answers right now, 12. This is my time right here. Pull up a chair. You heard? Nigga, you heard? Yo, so is it okay? Question: is it okay to have your kids around another man? That's the next one. Word up. Vaccino. So the question that another audience member, somebody from the internet asked was, is it okay to have your kid around another man?
Yeah, it depends on, where you're at in your relationship, your connection, if you feel comfortable. That depends on that person, their relationship. I can't speak on everybody. Me personally, I don't just introduce my daughter to anybody. It would take a lot of time for me to introduce my daughter. I have a 13-year-old. I can't just be playing. Just nigga beat that nigga. I don't, But if I'm seriously dating somebody or in a relationship, if I feel the time is right.
would say pull up the registry first. Let's see what's going on.
Depends
You know what I mean?
depends on where they are in a relationship, whenever it's comfortable.
Okay. I feel that answer. What you feel like? What you? Come on, Metro. Yeah, because you've been
They
trying to
know
skip
me.
the mic, man.
They know me.
Come
I was
on.
big stepper for a while now, but I feel like what Kwani said, if you're established and y'all both know where y'all headed, and you're secure with him, like yeah, then it's okay. But if you just fucking on old boy, he come through. He's never there during the day. He only come at like when she going to bed or and I mean he in the crib. If you just fucking nah, like keep that shit separated because you don't know how that's gonna affect the child. Even if it's a boy, like but boys is a little different. Like I had a chick with a son. He wasn't having it. He was like, nah, like
Territorial.
yeah. He was like, nah, like what you doing over there all the time? And I used to fuck with him like, you know what I'm doing over here. Man. They ain't go in the room. We need some V-Bucks. Go in the room.
Shit. My answer to that, my answer to that, like, you don't have no control over nothing that's like, as a woman, she's a woman, so her child, you're the primary custodial, so you have the control of who you allow or don't allow around your daughter. Now, us as men, we don't have the control to what the other parent is doing. What we could do is just be the best example. Like I told you, we had this conversation. What we could do is be the best example for our daughters, especially us that we got daughters. We got to be very selective with the woman that we bring around our kids because a lot of women can be jealous of the relationship that you have with your child. You know what I'm saying? The other thing is women got to be more mindful when they have daughters bringing any kind of man in and out their lives because now you're teaching your daughter something that's going to be detrimental for her life. You feel what I'm saying? And you have to be selective because people are sick out here. Like, you know, you can bring a dude around and you messing with the dude and next thing you know, he touching on your daughter. And, you know what I'm saying? We got to steer away from the typical shit that we've been doing already in the community with females doing. That's why we got to take daughters away sometimes. Sometimes, depending on who the parent is, we got to choose to do the primary custodial because it's crazy out here. I can't say what I want to say, but it's crazy. Perverts.
My daughter's father, he should be able to trust me with whoever I bring around my
Facts.
daughter. I trust him the same way. Like, you know, I don't think he's gonna bring anybody crazy or anything like that. Huh? I can't talk loud. So just the same way, my daughter's father would trust me. Anybody I bring around her.
Yeah, no, she was just.
Trusting him.
I don't mean to interrupt you, but she was just going hard on me.
He doesn't bring any woman around her. Just that he just fucking or anything like that.
I feel like it should be a conversation anyway. Like it should be like y'all should come to the table, meet each other, so it could be some type of level of groundness. Like you gotta have the ground set. Like, hey, listen, this is the parent, this is the other parent, and this is, you know what I mean, such and such. Yeah. Like it should be agreed.
So V, I was listening very clearly to what everybody was saying. You mentioned something that disturbed me, and I want to bring it back to laws. Like laws is what dictate the society. They made laws that make women get certain positions and jobs. Know what I mean? Based off the opportunity and the outcome. They just want the outcome to be a percentage of women out of jobs, so they would give a woman a job with a lesser qualifications. Boom. And same thing in the military. Females got lesser push-ups to do on workout arrangements and shit. So basically, that's one thing. Another thing is that in society they got the feminist law where the same thing for a female it should be for a male. The same thing for a male should be for the female. So if you're stating that a man don't got no say-so on the child, that's completely wrong. That's not even court right. Now, I mean, you got to go to get your rights because that's what I did. When I went to court in 2017, I got split custody with my child. Now, I mean, me and my baby mother. Took her ass to court, did all of that. Now, I mean, not only do I got split custody, but like, I mean, mad shit came from that shit. Now, I mean, me and my daughter mad tight. So, for instance, it's not happening. Know what I mean? My daughter not even letting that shit happen. Know what I mean? Me and my daughter so tight. She not fucking with no. She not speaking to. Know what I mean, my daughter always tell me like if her mother, she like when her mother try to tell her to say hi. My daughter says she don't say shit. Know what I mean? My daughter said she don't say nothing, and I said that's what I'm talking about. Know what I mean? Because you, know what I mean? At the end of the day, my daughter know loyalty. Know what I'm saying? She know loyalty. She know that family love. Know what I mean? So
no loyalty, but what about respect?
no, respect is that's not disrespect. Know what I mean? Because one thing don't. Know what I mean? It's other things that come into play, personal things that come into play, where it's like, know what I mean? So it's like in that situation, but let's not take it from my situation. Let's speak it in that general situation where a child is, in my situation, right, where a child is like that. Well, if a father is very active in the child's life, yeah, still the child should not be involved with the stepfather or not even the stepfather, the mother's boyfriend. This should be it should be none of that. You know what I'm saying? If he's around. And if he's a father in the life, you know what I'm saying?
A lot of these women, not all women, but majority of the women, not all women, but majority, so majority rules. A lot of these women make it comfortable for the kid to say whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, like this is your stepfather or whatever, whatever. A lot of women. Hold on,
not my daughter. I feel you though.
Listen, a lot of women do. So even if you active parent, even if you are in the life, whatever happens behind your back, you're not in control of.
That's not necessary though. That's definitely not necessarily. I mean, you could definitely control. I mean, I mean, it's about integrity. That's the law of integrity. That's the definition of integrity. Now I'm saying you gotta put that into your children. You gotta put that into all aspects of life. Whatever you do when people's watching, you do that when it's not being watched. You know what I'm saying?
So now rebuttaling that is you don't live in a household, so you're not in control of what's going on in the mother's household. You only are in control of what your daughter knows. You know what I'm saying? What your daughter take from you, what your kid take from you, with the knowledge that your kid take from you. You know what I'm saying? You by being active and an active father, bro, we don't get no kudos for that shit. Because we don't. We don't get kudos for things that we're supposed to do. So by being an active father,
you're right about that. We don't get kudos for it.
Yeah, so by you giving your daughter the knowledge, that's gonna come later on in life.
Yeah, because especially men, like the masculine nature of men, we don't praise what you're supposed to do. We only praise the exceptional. Now, I mean, females have more of a gathering nature where everybody wins. So you applaud even somebody that didn't win. You applaud her, hey, at least you tried. Now, I mean, that's the female nature, nothing against male and female. Yeah, losers or losses, at least you did good. But men, we only go for the winners. We understand hierarchy. We understand there's only going to be one winner. You know what I'm saying? And there could be a second place winner, third place winner. Females is more so equal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, you might be the only woman that applaud that, but you got to look at the society. And like I said, majority. So majority rules. So you might be in the 3 percentile of. You might be part of the 49%, and it's 51. Chill. She ready to go. She ready to start firing. She about to hit him outside the head with the mic like, leave me alone. Now go ahead, do your thing, man.
Next question. Want me to ask the next question?
Well, the next question is this. Somebody on Instagram asked was, if a husband cheat, is it okay for the wife to deny sex?
What kind of question is this?
If
It's
a
up to
husband
that
cheat,
bitch. It's up to her. Whatever she decides. I don't know.
listen,
If she
don't
me,
hold.
I'm not about to be with you. What the fuck we got going on? Like, what are you talking about? Fuck who? Go fuck the bitch.
Damn, this is.
If she wants to deny him sex, that's up to her. If she wants to give him, that's up to her. I'm not fucking with you. She don't need what the fuck.
Come on,
We've come to the conclusion that Kwani is in what you said, the 3%. She is in the 3%. She is not like the rest of these women.
Kwani gonna kick your ass the fuck to the curb.
Yeah,
Let
she's
you know
a
that.
thug.
And I just met her tonight, so listen. Hold on.
Go find
Because
out
there's a
if
difference
it's
between a husband and a boyfriend.
Yeah. What if it's your?
So,
She ain't going for it at all. I just looked at her. She just gave me the look.
okay. All right, so listen. So, all right, so as a boyfriend, you cheating and get the fuck out. Right? As me, that I was married once before. I was married. So, I was married for like 3 years. So, I was with the person for 10. So,
It was over.
nah, it's not even that. It's just this. I'm gonna say it like this: when you in a marriage, it says for better or for worse, right? I didn't hold on to that end. I just shit got rocky and I just skedaddled. But in all reality, when you in a marriage, like you certain things that you're gonna have to. Alright, so we husband and wife, like we gonna work this shit out. We gotta work it out. We gotta figure out what's going on and what I'm doing wrong that's making you do these things. Sometimes we don't look at ourselves as the problem. And that's number one. That's taking accountability for it. Sometimes women be like, oh, I don't know why he cheating. No, you should know. It's something that you're not doing to satisfy that man.
No, hold on. Honestly, cheating, any man or woman, if you cheat, that's on you. You could be Beyonce, you could be anybody. If you want to cheat, that's a decision. You could have a conversation with somebody before you cheat about things that you have issues with, what they need to change or what they need to fix. We can have a conversation. But if you go and cheat, you can break up with me if it's something that you can't get over or you have an issue with. Or some real shit, you can break up with me. But to go and cheat, that's a decision. It don't have nothing
It's
to
a
do
choice.
with the other person.
So absolutely, it's a choice. So
it
now,
has nothing to do with the other person.
are you gonna listen to somebody when they come to you and tell you, hey, listen, this is what's going on, and I'm not appreciating that this is being withheld, or this is going this way, and I'm not seeing it the same way. So, are you able to sustain and take that concept?
Yeah, if I was in that situation, absolutely. We're gonna fix it. That's what I'm saying. That's what we need to talk about. Let's work on it. You need to let that person know.
Okay.
I've been in a relationship and I've been cheated on where we didn't have no issues. And they can make me feel like I'm the number one person in the world. Everything, I don't have no issues. I'm doing everything right. I feel like we talk about it. We have no issues. I got cheated on. That has nothing to do with me. That nigga made a choice. Like you wanted to do that. Like.
Yeah, I don't know. Majority of us, man, we are hunters, so it's like we want what we want.
You want to be a hunter, go be with the next
You
bitch.
feel me?
If I'm in a relationship with him, we already had that conversation.
Yeah, so like my whole thing is that black men do not cheat. You know what I'm saying? And that statement is true. Black men don't cheat. Us black men are not growing up, unless you really want to be white. That's, again, it goes back to polygamy and monogamy. Polygamy is an African thing, black people thing. Monogamy is a white people thing. The excess of women and, but so basically this. A man having sex and with another woman in a relationship is called him being misfaithful, dishonest. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to come back with that. We're going to take a break. We're going to have some commercials. And be back.
Roll like hurry up, it's only 2 left. Nigga, yeah. I'ma hit the work with the 2-step. I call bro like hurry up, cause I got 2 left. I'm certified, ain't verified, so fuck a blue check. Bitch, I'm too blessed. Talking about he get the shit for cheaper, well go do that. How you say you run right, but we all know that you who that. Catch you at the...
While we went on a little commercial break, man, shit got real intense. You know what I'm saying? We got real intense talking about flowers, yo. Listen, niggas talking about they accept flowers as gifts and shit from a woman and that shit is acceptable. You know what I'm saying? And then, of course, Kwani here, the beautiful lady over here. So, of course, niggas going to say some shit to not piss her off. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm keeping it real, nigga. Me over here is this, nigga. When it comes to a man accepting flowers, you know what I'm saying? It's okay, you take it, but it's about the woman. What's her mindset, yo? Why is she giving a nigga fucking flowers? Nah, I mean, what does she think about me, or what does she think about herself? Like, Basically, a relationship is and she think that a relationship is symmetrical. She think that the same thing that a man want, a woman want, and the thing that a woman want, a man want. She tweaking. It's not that way. Know what I'm saying? A man don't want no flowers. Give me something that I want. Give me something that I want. I'm gonna accept it, but I'm gonna accept it. I'm not gonna put no issues on her. You know what I mean? I'm gonna accept it, but I already know, like, yo, this girl thinks. I already know her mindset. She think that. I mean, what I could do, she could do. Like, if I cheat on her, then she could cheat back on me. You know what I mean? In the monogamy sense, in the European sense.
You get all of that shit from flowers. How you get all of that from flowers? I personally wouldn't think to give a man flowers off the bat, but it's not that deep. Why would it be an issue if somebody gave you flowers? There's nothing wrong with that. It's fucking flowers. She's a thoughtful person.
If a woman gives me flowers, when
all of a sudden,
actually a woman has given me flowers,
that's weird. Like,
so I'ma say this.
Yo, it's like this. Give me my flowers now when I'm alive.
Thank you.
And don't give them to me when I'm dead.
Facts.
Shit like that.
Facts.
That's a metaphor. That's not a figure to the speech. This dude
It's
literally
shit. No. It's not a metaphor. It's not a metaphor. Hold on.
I want you to hold it down,
Metro don't want to hold it down. Metro only holding it down because he don't want to be like, I ain't gonna let this nigga swim by himself in a water full of sharks. Be out here. You know what I'm saying?
He was coming at
Listen, I accept flowers from a woman, and I'm gonna say why. It's just a gesture. It's the thought. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes when you don't accept certain things, when a woman is being vulnerable and doing them type of things, first of all, it takes a lot for a woman to even think about, oh, damn, let me give my man some flowers. You know what I'm saying? So now you denying the flowers, she gonna look like, all right, you bitch ass nigga. You don't want the flowers? I ain't fucking with you. And it's not about symmetrical. It's not about a man and the mindset. It don't matter about none of that. It just matters that the gesture is the thought that counts. It's something that they did because they wanted to do it. You feel what I'm saying? Because a woman can get you a tie, depending on what kind of woman you're dealing with. Nah, for real, I'm going to your side now, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So a woman can get you whatever the fuck you want. So you telling me it's symmetrical when you buy a woman a car?
You see it right here. I gotta get this. I gotta hold it down for the real.
I gotta hold it down for the real niggas, man. Now I'm saying what a woman's supposed to be, a gift a woman's supposed to be given to a man on some real shit is like a tie or a fucking watch or a fucking wallet. Nah, I mean, some shit like that. Nah, I mean, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's what you do. You don't, a woman giving a nigga a fucking flower yo, what the fuck you think? Yo, I'm like, yo, like, come on. Is it one or another way you looking at that shit? You think I'm sweet or you think that you masculine or some shit? You think that the same shit I could do, you could do. You can't do the same shit I could do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah.
Yo, just one thing, yo. I'm just speaking for me. You know what I'm saying? If you secure in who you is, if you've been a man since you've been a man, because I've been a man since I was like 13 years old. And if my shorty give me some flowers, they just flowers. I'm still a man. And I love you, baby. Thank you.
That's it.
I'm still a man.
But you will accept flowers from your daughter.
Yeah, this nigga gonna take the flowers and he gonna put it in the vase and put that shit right next to his fucking bed dress and smell them shits every morning. And then he gonna put the shits in his bed. That's what he gonna do. He gonna put the shits in his bed. Yeah, every time you get out of bed, that's so, baby, I'm thinking about you. Hey, be real, my nigga. What you gonna do with them flowers, though? What you gonna do with them flowers, B? What you gonna do with them flowers, B? Let me hear what you gonna do with them flowers. What you gonna do with them flowers, man?
Let me speak to you.
You gonna create a whole decoration of flowers, man?
Nah, I'm gonna put him on I'm gonna decorate the crib with him. Simple. You decorate the crib. You make the house warm like that.
Like right now, like no one's ever
Experienced
given me
that.
flowers. Yeah, no woman has ever given me flowers. But I do buy them shit for my, like right now, I got a dozen white roses and I got another dozen blue and red ones at the crib right now. On my
Let me ask you
shit
a
on my
question.
entertainment shit.
Now that you said that, I'm happy that you said that, bro. How do you feel because you're giving yourself flowers? You understand that, right?
Yeah, it's about the energy in the crib. I got my daughter there.
So when a woman gives you flowers, that is an energy that's being transferable.
So we can all agree that this nigga's the only one that's like, fuck that. Yeah, he the only one. But you know what I'm saying? But it's grown man energy. You know what I'm saying? It's grown man energy.
It's all about
You
the
dig what I'm
vibe.
saying? The flowers, that's just the physical. It's the purpose behind it. It's the
It's the
intent
meaning. It's the meaning.
behind it.
Yeah, the meaning.
It's the gesture.
Facts.
I don't care what I do with it. They're going to die anyway. But while they still alive, I'm going to appreciate them. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to appreciate them while they're alive. Because it's the gesture. Fuck the flower don't make me soft or make me less of a man. Because she gave it to me. I'm a grown man. And I understand what's going on. You think what I'm saying?
Don't show off now.
But that's
don't show
grown
off
man
now.
talk,
Alright,
though.
next subject.
All right, let's go
But-
somewhere else now. Don't let that nigga talk no more.
Original reason
Good
why
now,
I
good
do that, but I'm from, like when I grew up, my mom had plants in the crib, and she had this whole thing about having shit like that in the crib
Yo,
for the energy of the house.
yeah, but flowers
Like,
live, bro.
when I go
Flowers
in
is
that-
another form
When
of.
I go in a woman's crib and she ain't got no plants or nothing, it just be like toxic.
It's
She
badass
be
energy.
on the phone all day. She on Facebook. She talking shit about her baby father. It just be nasty working that motherfucker.
When you put
Next
something in the container,
question.
when you put something in the container,
Yeah, so I guess I ended like what I'm saying basically is like, nah, I mean, I'm gonna clip it up for y'all too because there's definitely Vexino is misinterpreting what I'm saying. If I got a female and she gives me flowers, right? If she gives me flowers, I will take them things, right? I'll accept it, be like, all right, but
don't
then
take this shit now, nigga. No.
after but my whole interpretation of who she is, the type of person who I'm thinking she is like she gonna think that if I can do something, she can do something. She can do something, I can do something. I don't live life like that.
Yo.
No, it's that
She gave you flowers. She gonna
because she gave me flowers, I'm gonna start looking at how does she like operate, like, nah, I mean, I'm start looking at like how like because it's something off.
We can agree to disagree. We're done. Can we?
Alright, nigga, what you
We
mean?
can agree to disagree. Can we move on?
No female ever gave me flowers. Nah, I mean, they've always bought me other stuff, but they ain't give me no flowers.
Live a little bit more. Get a little bit more knowledge.
I've been living, cuz we talking. I probably live more life than you have, and you older than me.
Alright, then you.
Go to the next question, man.
Yeah, no, I'm playing, cuz that's big cuz. He know a lot, man. I mean, you can learn a lot from him. Let me go to the next question. You know what I'm saying? So, something fun, or you want to create it? Whoa, this is me and V section. When you get your section, you get it. Yeah, when you got this section coming up, well, I mean, you can do anything you want. So, somebody said, why is this still a conversation, men versus women? Why does this conversation still keep occurring? And I'm going to start right here. Like, the reason why I keep occurring because there's a lot of men going through a lot of mental issues, mental health issues. And most of it is being derived from, the man-woman relationship and this social, economic, situation that we're in. You know what I'm saying? For one, we got the white man, how can you say that? Alright. On YouTube, you can say that? So, what I mean?
He's gonna be like, I'm gonna take a mental note of
What this is
Yeah.
talking about?
Julius
So,
the Humble.
we definitely
Let's
got
see how long it is there.
the white man that's gonna hold us back, that's holding us back on all levels, in the system. But then we got them same white man and a white woman, with these laws, getting these females, like, their whole impression that they could do anything that a man could do. And it's just messing up the whole order, the whole biological, psychological, and biblical order. All three of those.
I would say why this conversation. I need you here, man.
You lost me. I don't know.
What a question.
The question is why the conversation still going about man versus woman, right? The conversation still going because women need to start holding themselves accountable. Simple. When we start holding ourselves accountable for the wrongdoings and the things that we do to each other, then the conversation will stop. But it's just topics. This is what's going to continue to keep going. Like, we are suffering mentally. Man, mental health is at stake. It's not just a relationship. It's just overall life, society, and everything else that's going on around us. As the black man, our mental health is always going to be fucked up from the things that we suffered already before all of this bullshit. But we could go all the way back. You know, this was a conversation that we had in our podcast. It was about the slavery and all that stuff. So we've been suffering as a black whole culture, brown. And let's not saying black, it's brown. Because black is a color. You know what I'm saying? We all brown. We all got brown skin. So nah, they purple. In all reality, like real shit, that's why this conversation continue to keep going. They're gonna continue to keep going until we accept responsibility and accountability for what we do wrong in relationships. What you got to say about that, Metro?
I just told her, I said, don't do it on the camera.
Now tear that shit up!
Chicken wings on camera, all types of shit. Alright, so you said the question is, why is the conversation still occurring of man versus woman? I understand what Humble's saying. Like, women, not all women, not Kwani. Not Kwani. She in 1%, she's in the 1%. But like women get in a mindset like, oh well, if I'm getting assistance and then I could go get my what's that shit everybody gonna get?
BBL.
No, not BBL, the other shit, the nursing shit and all of that, and they could go cop a brand new what's the shit, Ultima. So it's like, oh, I really could keep going, but then it's like a false sense of that, because they'll let you get to a certain level before they like, oh well, you're not qualified, this, that, and the third. But then while all of that's going on, they like, oh, I'm better than these niggas type shit. Like, I mean, that's from the experience I got dealing with certain. I deal with chicken heads, right?
That's why, listen.
Chicken heads.
That's why we need to like do the best things that we. Facts. We need to change our environment. You feel me? Yo, build yourself up to a certain level that you don't have to accept that no more. Because at the end of the day, you're a God, so you attract what you are. So if you attract these women, these type of women, that means that there's something about you that's attracting the aura. Like your aura speaks.
But at the same time, you have a choice to who you want to deal with.
That's why I just
get to know the person. If you want to deal with that chicken head, bird ass, nigga head ass, whoever that person is, that's your choice. Now you stop dealing with this type of.
Y'all want to take a little break? Not like a break from the show, but to say happy belated birthday to Maddie. Maddie Love, back here. You know what I mean? Her birthday just passed, so some love. Everybody clap it up. You know what I mean? Good person, good-hearted person. You know what I mean? So, yeah. And I'm going to go to the next question. The next question is, what makes the perfect partner? You know? And should I start? I'll start. Now, I mean, I think the perfect partner is basically a man allowing a female, allowing her to operate in her femininity, you know what I mean, happily and fulfillment, with all the fulfillment. And the same vice versa. A woman should allow that man to operate in his masculinity in that relationship, you know what I mean, with no exclusions. You know what I mean, come together as the yin yang. You know what I mean, basically, how it is a man is supposed to love his wife like Jesus loved the church. And when you look at it like that, you're supposed to respect your woman. You're supposed to take care of her just like how Jesus took care of the church. You know what I'm saying? And also, it's not in order, but it's like basically there's an order. Basically, the woman is supposed to submit to that man as though that is her God. And it's that order right there. You know what I'm saying? From beginning of time. Now it has morphed with, you know what I mean, the European coming into play and making things like monogamy, like, and making things 50-50, you know what I mean, gay marriage allowed and shit. So everything did fuck up, but that's my perception of a perfect marriage, perfect partner.
My interpretation of a perfect partner is a person that's equal with you. It's equal yoke with you. It's a person that's willing to sacrifice the same things you're willing to sacrifice. It's making absolute sacrifices in places where you know, with the other and compromises. That's what make a perfect partner. You have to make compromises. A perfect partner also is just, like he said, is allowing. You don't allow nobody to do shit. I believe as a woman, you should already be in your feminine, but on your own. I shouldn't allow you to be a woman. You know what I'm saying? Just like you shouldn't allow me to be a man. I'm gonna be a man regardless, with you or without you. You know what I'm saying? Because society is gonna always hold us accountable no matter what, bro. Because we're men.
Now, fact. So I'm gonna say this. Pass it back to V. I think V wanted to pass it to Vaughn Lee, and then pass it back to V. So one thing I just want to say is that I is not allow it. It's more so you gotta allow her to operate in her femininity. Yeah, she is gonna come feminine, feel me? But you have to allow her to operate in that relationship. Now I'm saying you can't. Know what I mean? And she gotta allow you. It's really the hardest part is the woman allowing the man to operate in their masculinity. That's the real problem right there.
Yeah, because
that's what I'm saying. That's why.
I understand exactly what you're saying. Hold on. I definitely but that's what I was trying to aim towards. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're supposed to allow each other to operate in our own essence.
Anybody got their own.
No, but what I'm saying is, as a woman, you have certain things that you do regardless. That's just installed in you.
Yeah, you're supposed to have that installed in you. But no, but you have to be taught that as well. You have to come up with that shit.
Yeah, but that's where the
father is.
That's why the it gotta be equal home, bro.
It gotta be the father, dude.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? When the father is not there, you don't know a lot of things. You don't know what a man is.
Exactly.
You learn what a man is when a man shows you what a man is.
At school, you learn how what a man is. At school, by listening to the teacher.
Stop looking at me like that. She just looked at me like she was about to jump out the couch.
Alright, so the question was, what was the question? What is the definition of the perfect partner?
Yeah.
Right. So, this is just me. Once again, me personally, my personal opinion.
Yes.
The way I feel for my life. There's no such thing. There's no such thing. It's too high of an expectation.
Yeah.
Nobody is going to be perfect.
Facts.
Nobody at all is going to be perfect. So if you looking for a person, you're a perfect person.
You having a high expectation.
You're going to get let down every time.
Yeah, it's going to be a high.
You're going to be, and then
Y'all living in Disney World.
yeah, that's Disney World shit. It's not going to happen.
Thank you.
What you got to do is, well, me personally, what I'll do is, if we building each other up, and we gonna make mistakes, and things gonna happen, whatever, as long as it ain't something crazy, it's detrimental. You know what I'm saying? I'm not letting you do nothing, because you're gonna do what you do anyway. And I'm gonna do what I do anyway. As long as it's not detrimental, there's no such thing as a perfect partner. That's no such thing in the world, because nobody in this life is perfect. Everybody gonna make mistakes. Everybody gonna do things. They gonna let you, like, if you looking for that woman that's never gonna let you down, that's gonna be perfect, you're never gonna find her. Because everybody that you meet, you're gonna double. Because your expectation's too high. And if you do find that person, you probably are not even
in her caliber.
You're not even
their caliber,
in the caliber to be with her.
Facts.
You think what I'm saying? Or vice versa. Yeah. She's not even in the caliber to be with you.
The only thing is, we force pieces to.
That's why you build each other up.
We force people to sometimes
build each other up. You get what I'm saying? You build each other. Where I fall short, if you can't, give me something to make me stronger in that area. If I can't give you something that make you stronger in the area that you short at, then we don't need to be together.
That's
You know what I'm saying?
That's like, I mean, a little simple.
So basically, what he's saying, ain't no perfect partner and ain't no fucking allegedly.
Don't say that, man. It's a lot of people allegedly in situations, bro.
Nah, but yeah, I agree with Ron Lee. It's really nobody perfect. You can just find the things that you like
About each other.
And you have to tolerate the shit that you don't. You have to tolerate the shit that you don't.
If you care enough.
Like Shorty, like you might be living with Shorty, and she might be like, you know, flat ironing her hair and shit, and it's all over the house. You ain't gonna dub the whole situation because of that. You're gonna be like, no, let me get this Swiffer, get this shit up. Like, you know, you just gotta accept them flaws and shit.
It's compromise and sacrifices, man. That's what it is.
So it's really a numbers game. You really gotta start thinking about this shit. Take your life serious. You know what I mean? So, think about it like this. As a man, no, think about it like this. Down syndrome in children start with a woman at an age 30, 28. You know what I mean? So, like, the later a woman waits to get pregnant, basically, the more high risk the pregnancy is, the more problems the child will have, and the more problems she will have. You know what I mean? So that's why women, early pregnancy is always best. You know what I mean? Because it gives the child the best chance at life. Not too early, no, but it gives the child the best chance at life. You know what I mean? If you're looking at life from the perspective that you want to, as a man, if you want to bear children and you want the best children outcome, what age group are you really going to go for with a female? Because for one, you got to take time to deal with her, like to get to know her. That's like 6 months before you really become boyfriend and girlfriend with her. And then like really another 6 months to like really be really boyfriend and girlfriend. And then like a year to vet to see if you want to be her husband or wife. And marriage. So it's like 3 years before y'all even get married, basically on minimum. You know what I'm saying? On minimum after you meet them, right?
No.
So basically what I'm saying is that my whole point of saying that is that if you decide to deal with a girl that's at the age of 25, right? Now it's gonna take a year for you to get to be boyfriend and girlfriend, then another year for you to decide to get for the engagement, and then another year for you to actually get married. That's 3 to 4 years. She's gonna be 28, 29 by then, right? And then you want to have kids. After that, you want to have kids with her after you get married, right? So then she's gonna be having kids at 29. Now, then what if then she gotta wait another year, 30 years old when the kid basically is born? What if you want to have more children? What if you want to have like 6 or 7 children? She's gonna have troubles having more children at the older age she get. Now what I'm saying, so you have to really look at it. If you are a man that wants to bear multiple children, you have to really be able to think about the age group that you have to go for. Now what I'm saying, and that's just that's the unfortunate part because these younger girls. It's very rare that you can find a young girl with the mindset that's developed enough to even be able to take a relationship, understand what a relationship is. Now I'm saying, and so it's like it's really hard to even go to a baby girl just to try to make your wifey. But at the same time, when you go for older woman and you're trying to have multiple kids, it's just not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say something here.
Is that babbling or you know what I'm talking about, bro?
Nah, you're not babbling.
That's Kwani. Kwani sounds babbling.
Nah. She. Yo, listen. I'm gonna say this. It doesn't take 3 months for you to find out that's gonna be your girl, and it doesn't take a one-night stand to understand. Like 3 months don't make you a wife, and a one-night stand don't make you a hoe. So if you understand where that come from is that when you love somebody, when you have that chemistry with somebody, and that chemistry sometimes it be instantly. You can tell how you fuck with somebody with that energy, the vibe, how the characters is, how their personality is. You can tell. You know what you want in a person. And sometimes we're gonna check somebody's list. Sometimes we aren't. It doesn't take 6 months to have a kid. It doesn't take this. It doesn't take that. It doesn't take 3 years for you to make somebody your wife at all, bro. Because sometimes, yo, you could meet somebody in one night and you could be like, yo, I could probably fuck with this person for the rest of my life.
But operating like that, you're always gonna like you wanna lose, and that, the chances of that, you're always gonna lose an end. You wanna be able to vet what you want to be able to know what you're going for. You wanna know. You gotta vet
Every situation
you
is
can't just
different,
jump
bro.
into shit. You jump into shit.
Bro, we jump into shit every day.
But you could jump into some sexual
Alright,
shit.
so
whatever,
bro,
but
I'm gonna tell you something.
into, like, marriage,
You jump
into having kids and marriage.
Did you make the right decision by having your child with the person you had the child with?
My daughter came out to be excellent. It's just that
I'm asking you a question, bro. You going around what I'm saying, bro.
I chose the wrong woman.
There we go. So how did you choose the wrong woman, bro?
Because I was looking for looks instead of intelligence.
So now that you understand that and you experience that, you build wisdom through that, right? So now you can see when you talk to a woman, you're gonna pick certain things that you're gonna be like, all right, so this is the things that I'm going. This are my negotiables and this is my non-negotiables.
Right.
Now, if she agrees with all of that, then that's the woman for you.
And I left her for somebody that looked way better.
Because you went for the cheeks. You went for the cheeks
I was like young
and not the mind. So understand that now. Now that you understand that as a man now you understand. Now you understand now with this shit is equaling up. Now we gonna make this. We gonna make this. And it might take 3 months and you might fuck around and be like, yo, V, I got married.
So how long? Nah, you wildin'. 3 months to get married? Yo, who agreed to that, yo? Niggas speak up, yo. Why am I the only one going against the
Bro, you're going based on tradition. You're going based on that.
I ain't speaking about no made up shit or no hypotheticals or nothing. I'm talking about real life shit.
I'm
Like,
getting everybody
the
crazy.
woman that bear my children, you know what I'm saying? That was God gave me the best woman for that. Even though at the end of the day we split ways, but as far as my kids, that was the right one. That was the greatest one. Because we made some beautiful kids, smart, all of them good, doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? And we known each other for a minute. We knew each other for a minute. You know what I'm saying? And we got married young. You know what I'm saying? We got married young. And when everybody else doubted us, they doubted all this shit and whatever. All the people that naysayers was like, oh, y'all too young or this gonna happen. All of them is divorced. All of them fucked up relationship, all types of shit. And I'm not bragging or boasting or nothing. That's just facts. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you will know that person. God gonna give you that person. You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes you grow apart. But if you grown enough to know when it's over, you know what I'm saying? It was just a season. It was over. You know what I'm saying? But as long as you're happy, as long as she's happy in every endeavor that she do, whatever, I'm always gonna love her. You dig what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. It's like some grown people shit, grown man shit, grown woman shit. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, don't take that long, bro.
It don't. I mean, sometimes it do, sometimes it don't. It's just you that person. Everybody individuals. But here you go, Party.
The thing about women, they don't believe in religion. These women do not believe in religion. If they believe in religion, they believe in Christianity, they'll understand that it's a sin for them to be fucking before a relationship. They're supposed to wait into marriage. But all these women is busting it open before marriage. And you know what I mean? And guess what? Who protected them from that? The fucking United States government with all these laws allowing females. You know what I mean? Yeah. They perpetuate the society in which like you can't do nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Trump about to send them to you.
So now, we recording? Alright, so, hell yeah. Pass that.
Yo, my nigga Humble be going crazy out here. I promise you.
We still, huh? Yeah. So we're gonna start with the dripping of sports. I'm dripping music.
Drip, I got some shit on. My nigga Metro got some shit on. Kwani got some shit on her feet, you know what I'm saying? She got some shit on, you know what I mean? Come on, Metro, man.
We want to do sports right now?
Man, if you want to do sports,
No, I got to do segment by segment. We got to do my segment now. It's one of y'all segments.
She want to go with the flow.
So we're doing stuff we were discussing in the beginning.
All
right, yeah.
We gotta follow the routine that we got in the beginning. So drip.
That's what he's
The music.
Yo, so what you doing with your music, God? I seen you that you was doing a video. I seen a video on Instagram. Talk to me about that music.
Oh, the one with the mic. The one with the mic.
Come on.
Yeah. So I noticed that a lot of people was doing shout out to Tim Bryan. They was doing like walk with me's and air it outs. And they got like it's like the block work. So I was like, everybody's doing that shit. I fuck with it. I'm gonna just do my own shit. That Dame Dash shit. So I was sitting in the crib one day. I'm like, you know what? I do got some of those videos with the other people coming, like, you feel me? Like live from the hub and shit. But I was like, you know what? Let me do that shit real quick. I did it. That shit doing numbers. It was at 1,000 views the next day. I mean, I would say that's like probably my most viewed video. But, that was off the last joint I dropped. And then while I was in Puerto Rico, on Valentine's Day, I dropped the R&B album. I had to get on my album short shit. You know what I'm saying?
That shit too. That shit fire.
Yeah, I played a lot of it up here. But that shit doing good right now.
Yeah, nigga talk highly of yourself. You over here trying to be all.
Yeah, but listen, I've always been like
you're not
that.
Metro though.
When I meet people,
What's wrong with him, man?
Listen, it's
What's
just
wrong with him?
I don't have no shit to talk. The album is out now. Everybody's shitty. It's called Pepper.
When is it not Metro though?
I'm taking my shit.
I mean, Paradise City are on all platforms and shit. Next project I'm gonna drop though, that's probably gonna be in a few months. I'm trying to drop some shit. Not even quarterly, like every 2 months. Dropping full projects, full bodies of work. Cause a lot of niggas ain't doing that. Like niggas just drop some shit in February and then won't drop until June. You can't do that. And the climate and the state of music shit right now, everything is microwavable quick. That's why you see people like Dave East and Jim Jones and them niggas shooting video. Like before videos that came out, it was like it gotta be a hit. Yeah. And now it's like, I got a cameraman. I can just shoot a video right here on 5th Ave. And we outside. We don't need no permits. We don't need no director.
And the crazy shit is too, like you said, microwave, everything is quick. Yo, you don't even need a cameraman, bro.
You got a
you
phone.
need a tripod. Get busy by yourself.
That's what that video
yo, sometimes you're a one-man band, bro. You gotta understand that a one-man band always win. You know what I'm saying? Because you can promote yourself. You promoting yourself. You doing the music. You doing the producing. You doing the video shoot.
Do anything, my
Once you get to that level when you like, yo, I'm not gonna over-exhaust myself. Now I can start putting people in positions that they can do.
Perform, man, bro. You gonna perform?
Come on.
Hey.
Yeah.
He said, put it on right now.
Right now, put it on and perform that joint right now.
Nah, he said, yo, freestyle. Don't freestyle.
Nah,
I just don't want to say no dumb
one of
shit.
your tracks.
Because everybody freestyle now. That's what punching is. Punching is.
Yeah, but freestyling is good.
We go to a session, they already got like the 95 bar shit. They got some shit written
Yeah, that's what I do.
I can't.
Even Funk Flex be spitting a written that probably was just a scroll.
all of that.
I ain't never gonna be able to.
I'm gonna say a couple of people that I felt like it was like freestyle.
Like I know from personal seeing that.
Freestyles ain't really
Like,
freestyle now.
it's not because
Niggas like Meek Mill, East, niggas like that.
Yo, nah. You know who a thorough freestyler on the spot? Method Man.
Oh yeah.
Like Method Man, Kendrick Lamar, like these dudes that go up there and like really just be what's my other man? Annoyed.
Benny the Bush.
You know what I'm saying? Boys go crazy. Ain't freestyling.
He going on.
Yo, Metro, put one of them tracks on it.
Sometimes freestyling, the best things come out of freestyling.
Yeah.
Because it's a craft, it's an art. Whatever you create, whatever is yours that you create, and nobody can say, yo, I like that has my handwriting on it. You feel what I'm saying? That's the art, bro. That's the craft, bro. That's your craft, baby. You can't. It don't matter if you're saying something dumb. Ain't nothing dumb, bro.
Exactly.
Anything you say is
This your platform right here. Where else to do
Come on, I'm giving you the confidence.
Everything you say is facts.
This y'all platform. This is y'all platform. Why not do it right now? Put your track on and just give it to the people right now.
God damn it. Nah, they gotta go stream that shit because I'm making money off this
That's
shit
the
now.
money.
Yeah. They gotta go stream
They
this
want
shit.
the free concert.
Link in bio in the description, I mean.
You could do it.
But enough of me. Shout out to Ty Henny. He dropped the visual for Nah.
Word is born.
That shit go. Run that shit up.
That's what's up.
You feel me? Like he's another one. Like he consistent and he has a good support system because a lot of people. It's like very few people I see from my perspective that have a support system like him that like will actually help him elevate and all that. Like people will be like, yeah, I support and just spin your shit a few times or whatever, but like he got a support system that people actually helping him elevate and evolve better as an artist. Like I've seen this nigga on my timeline at least 20 times in the past like 3 days.
Your hustle will determine where you're gonna be.
Yeah.
Your grind is gonna determine your present and your future.
I tell you right now, yo, you doing a podcast, you got music that you want out there, nigga. Put that shit on and give it to the people right now. That's the best promotion is you.
Yeah, you're right.
That's a fact.
So,
That's the best promotion.
so like with Henny, I know little bro. You know what I'm saying? I went to school with little bro. You know what I'm saying? That's little bro for real. Like on some real shit, he little bro. Like I went to Sheridan with him. Yeah, I went to Sheridan with all West Hill niggas, all Ville niggas, all Hill niggas, a couple of Hill niggas.
JR with me.
Oh, nah, sucker free, man. God bless his soul.
I went to JR.
You know what I'm saying? Bless his soul. It was a couple of everybody from in there, like I'm saying, but I know a little bro from a long time, and he really like he been grinding since Highway Henny, all of that. That nigga been grinding, like doing his little 1-2 and music. So you gotta understand that his craft is crazy and
he ain't nice for real.
facts. And he been doing this shit since he was a young like. And he was really like he third on ball. Like for that man to be that nice and it's other niggas too. I ain't gonna hold you. Lick Bessie, free my man's too. Lick Bessie go crazy. Clean, young clean. God bless his soul. You know what I'm saying? It's a couple of niggas in the town. Fuego Fresh. I'm trying to tell you.
I see
show
tomorrow.
Show love.
See, like, I know a little bit deeper about bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Projects.
it's not even, yep, exactly that. So, like, with bro, y'all understand that where he get this shit from. He get this shit from his father.
Yeah,
That's a piece Tiger.
Tone Blanco.
Nah, man, that nigga was the rapper from West Hills holding it down. Rest in peace, man, before everything went down. Nah, I mean, so he grew up and, nah, I mean, most of his life, and it's like he definitely holding it down for his father, holding it down for West Hills, Too Far. He definitely holding it down for New Haven and Connecticut as a whole. And he holding it down as a black man, you know what I'm saying? He definitely got a lot of support system out here, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's a fact, bro.
There's a lot of talent in Connecticut, man.
That man right there, like I said, bro, he just been grinding and like I said, bro, your hustle will determine anything, bro. How bad you want it is what's going it's going to give you the results that you need, bro. So if you want it that bad, how hard you gotta work.
That's a fact. I feel like a lot of dudes that's nice out here in CT, the niggas don't be having that drive. Like,
bro, it's no support, bro. Connecticut support is trash, bro. And when you supporting somebody, they think everybody we fall in the category of like, oh, if I support her, I'm dick riding her or or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We get in this fucking, you know what I'm saying? We get in this stigma, bro, and that should be so crazy because it's like I could know him for so long and I just support the craft. I support the music or whatever the case may be. Oh, this dude dick riding him.
Man, listen. If I fuck with him and I say I'm scrolling on Instagram, if I see it, I'ma like it, put that shit on my story. It don't matter what it is. If you got some shit going on, I'ma post it. I'ma stream the music. Like bass. Like I got his music in the playlist for like when I'm playing music at parties and shit like that. His shit is in there.
GMGG.
Yeah, like
GMGG.
And like you said, niggas is like, I seen, you know how they doing the of course videos now, like, oh, I'm this, of course I do this. I seen somebody go, I'm from Connecticut, of course.
Support
Yeah,
your bros, big brother.
support my man. Is I'm on his dick, like. And when I seen that, I was kind of like, what kind of part of the game is that? Like, I want to see a nigga, you know, go up.
It be like that. Even on the simple fact of, like, even if niggas start businesses,
We got him in his favorite.
podcasts, businesses,
Like,
stores,
yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. It's just like
Niggas in the town will not support your shit, but they'll go support somebody else somewhere else.
it's popularity.
Don't
Bro.
nobody want to
That's
see
what it is.
nobody elevate.
It's
If you doing your thing, I promise you, I'm saluting you. You getting money, you doing what you doing, you got a movement, and you doing that shit. I'm saluting you. But niggas in the town ain't like that.
It's popularity, bro.
A lot of niggas gravitate towards who got
what?
like,
who got money?
who
Who got
outside
this,
the most,
yeah.
who in the club with bottles and all of that shit. And little do they know, most of the time niggas is looking like that. But when it's all said and done and they gotta go back home, they going back to Mom Dude's crib.
Going back
They
to the project.
broke. Like Sunday night, they done. Funds depleted because they done went to the club. Like, I don't even go to the club no more. So, like, whoever's popping in Bridgeport, I really don't know unless, I mean, they're involved with content creation and music and shit like that. But, like I said, if I see somebody doing some shit, that's why we started the vlogs, the live vlogs. Because I'm like, you know what, I want to highlight who's doing their thing out here. Like, every time I come on the show.
Hold on. Yo, to the God, too, Shaquem Shabazz.
Yep.
Fucking EP dropped, the shit is fire. Like,
Yeah, I was playing that shit in Puerto Rico.
Summer Nights is crazy.
Yeah, I was bumping that shit when I was in the rental in Puerto Rico. Like even with him, I was tight because I was supposed to fly back on Sunday, but my flight got delayed. But I was gonna go straight from the airport to the fashion show. I was tight that I missed that shit because I'm like, that shit looked like it was a vibe in there.
Nah, it was a crazy vibe. I was there. I witnessed it. You know what I mean? I represented myself. Stay solid and grow for the suckers. Bro, it was dope. It was a lot of New Haven creativity, a lot of young entrepreneurs that's out here doing clothing brands, bro. That's fire. Like, even women artists came out and it was like, she had her paintings and the shit was fire. Yo, she's dope. Shout out to her too. Shaquem, he performed. Bragging Rights performed. A couple of other people performed. Shit was dope, bro. It was a vibe. It was really a vibe. Not with black people there. No problems. No bullshit. Just everybody in the entrepreneur. The atmosphere was fire, bro.
We definitely got the vlog with him coming up. We had to cancel this weekend, but I mean, New Haven Apparel vlog, that shit definitely coming. We just gotta line everything up time-wise. That shit gonna be moving too. You feel me? But
Go to YouTube, NACMOB2.
Oh yeah,
Tap into that. NACMOB. Tap into that.
This nigga got like 5,000 views on one video because that's like a anthem and shit. When we first started the show, yo, this nigga Humble used to have this nigga perform that shit every show. This nigga was like, yo, you gotta perform that shit. To the point where we got basically an inside joke among us. We were like, I got a question for you, 12. So we see him. Then niggas called this nigga 12 one time, and this nigga calls this nigga that shit every time. But he do it subconsciously. Like, yo, call 12. like even perfect example of like how the type of nigga I am. Like when I met Von Lee, like we met on a funny, like under funny circumstances. Like it was some real shit that was about to happen, but I didn't really know niggas, and I came up here dolo. So it was like, yeah, I didn't know what was going on. But then right when everybody got upstairs, we all clicked.
Oh yeah.
And you would have thought I've known this nigga for years, like, you know what I mean? And I was like, damn, he not one of the people that's out there like everybody know him, but I'm like, damn, he a solid nigga one, and his music go hard because he not following the trend that everyone else is doing. Everybody's trying to do drill, sound, doing the dumb out sound and all of that shit. Like he doing this shit different. So I was like, shit, subscribe to the YouTube page and all of that, like shit like that. Y'all say it's a lack of support. It is, but if everyone who's doing some shit come together, just like that the Shabazz fashion show, where a party could turn into basically a networking.
It was a networking.
Yeah, a networking event.
I was networking with a lot of people in there, man. Like Sucker Free Tour, Closing Line, that shit fired too. Like I network with a couple of people because that's what this shit is about. It's about networking, bro. You gotta put yourself out there regardless of whether you're scared or not. Like she said earlier, you gotta have faith in you. That's number one. You gotta bet on you. Because at the end of the day, if you lose, so what? I did it. I showed up.
Yeah, I tried.
Because that's the number one thing we gotta think about. We gotta show up. That's half of the battle right there.
Most niggas I know ain't showing.
There you
Them
go.
motherfuckers want to look like rappers. They want to tell bitches they rappers, but they ain't got nothing on them. And even when it comes back to the support shit, like what I did in the past like maybe 8 months, I started focusing on trying to get just this area, because my shit streaming in Africa and in the UK and a lot in Canada. I know who that is.
Listening party.
You feel me? Like,
Yo,
oh yeah, we had a
Yeah,
listening
that
party up here, right? Most of the
Right
motherfuckers
now,
that I invited
yeah,
didn't
that
even
shit.
show up.
that's what I do.
But yo, listen on some real shit.
Nah, real
That's
shit.
what we're-
Huh?
Remember that? Nigga play that
Nah,
You was here. What you mean?
Now, like, when
Yeah.
you started some shit, though, like, from ground up, and all you got is yourself, and you putting your own shit, you gonna have disappointments with that shit. And support is a big ass disappointment. Cause you
Yeah.
like, damn, I thought at least this motherfucker.
That-
This motherfucker.
That's because the expectations
But with
versus
me,
Nah, fuck
reality.
that, yo,
With me,
expectations
I-
always stay high.
Nah,
You
you
never
don't
know
wanna.
who gonna come around. All your support and the people who could really put you on is most likely people that you don't know.
that's a fact.
That's a fact, but that's
People
where
you least expected to.
people you least expect.
Because that's how I got in this game. Like 2 or 3 years ago, I wasn't podcasting. I wasn't even really back rapping. I was on special parole. I didn't want to create nothing and start building, and then they violated me and stuff. So I was just going to work, promoting everybody else shit that was going out. So then, like, I started making the music. I dropped one project, started working on another, and then randomly, a nigga I went to high school with, white boy, he hit me like, "Yo, you want to do a podcast?" So I'm like, I guess. But then that shit took off. Unfortunately, that shit fell apart because timing with him and he had a family and everything. But that shit basically propelled me into this shit where now I meet him and then I bring this shit from what it was to what it is now, where it's more structured and production quality is better and all of that. So it's like I wasn't never in a million years where I thought one dude that I went to high school with that I barely spoke to in high school would just randomly be like, "Yo, you want to come do this shit with me?" And they put me on to some shit that I had no intentions of ever doing, but the shit worked. Like, what she said, like having expectations and all of that, with me, when I started doing music, I ain't have no expectations. I did it like, you know how like white guys and shit, they're like, I'm in a band, we're a cover band, but they doing this shit just as a hobby. That's what this shit is to me. Because one, when I'm not working my regular job in real life, this shit is something I can do that's gonna keep me from wanting to go back to the block or be in New York wilding out with my niggas and being on some dumb shit. Because now me making music is gonna make me, now I gotta go do the artwork, now I gotta go mix it, so I'm busy.
So now look at the shit like you just said just now, bro. You gotta look at it like this. Your hobby is something that you love without getting paid for it, right? So now imagine if you could turn your hobby into dollar signs.
Oh, I'm getting paid for it. I ain't
You wanna
getting paid
know
much, but shit.
No, yeah. Can I just say something real quick? My shit is just like his. Me, I do hair. When I moved here, I had a whole I'm certified in lashes, practice it, everything, spent thousands on kids. How the fuck did I end up doing hair? Somebody fucked my hair up and I was like, the price I paid, I'm about to fuck my own hair up. I started doing my own shit. Motherfuckers started seeing my shit and was like, your shit nice. I'm like, I did this shit in the bathroom mirror and YouTube. Like,
Promote your shit. Tell them where to find you at.
I'm at Joy's House of Beauty at 1312 Wavy Avenue.
That's what's up.
Inbox me. My Instagram is Maddie. My hair page is done by Dedon. _. Hit me up. You know, I'm
Shout out, yo. Shout out to my nigga Humble. Shout out to my nigga Metro. Shout out to Kwani. Lift Podcast. Social Sundays.
But like, not like on some real shit though. I didn't expect for me to do this shit. Like, but it just happened, and my expectation was low as fuck. I'm doing my own year. not look at how the viral pics look, but like I was saying, like this shit wasn't expected. Like I'm dead ass doing my hair in the mirror. I'm not expecting for people to really like my shit. I just don't want to look a mess. Like you feel me? Like so, and the fact that, and this go back to when I said like you gotta take a risk. I had just got fired from Amazon. I'm working at Walmart. They like, yo, you 1 point from getting fired. I'm like, shit, fuck. I on some random shit. I just posted some brain hair. That shit went up. I went viral. Sudden in me, I was like, yo, I'm doing hair for like $50. Hit me. I'm not even thinking some shit go really go pop. Mad motherfuckers from Connecticut hit me up. That's how I started doing hair. How I got in the shop. This is my second time going back to Amazon. I'm like, fuck, I'm back in this shit. I'm back at Spirit when I'm mad as fuck at myself. I'm like, I done fucked up mad money. I done been putting better opportunities. I'm back in this damn slave factory. A lady see me. Her name's Stephanie. She work at Joyce House of Beauty 2. Hit her up. She do wigs, braids, all that. She said, who did you hear? I said, me. She said, come see me. I seen her at the shop. I bought all new hair supplies. I didn't give a fuck. I left all my old shit at home. I used to do hair in the basement, but I stopped. I was like, fuck this hair shit. I ain't really. I bought all new hair shit. I went to the shop. I was like, I could start today if y'all want. They like, start today. And I started ever since then. I'm still there now. Catch me there. Like,
but that's when you turn a hobby into.
But listen,
something that
just like he said, I still got my regular job. Some shit like, and this go back to jumping in with Faith. I done jumped into the hair shit full time with Faith twice, failed, fucked up. This shit is like progression. It's not always I could jump into some shit and take off. Sometimes you gotta alternate shit. And some people want to jump into shit cautiously. Failure sometimes is not an option. So how a nigga do his shit really don't matter. It's when he get done with the shit.
Failure should be part of the process. In order to be successful, you have to fail. If you don't fail, how do you know what you got to improve? What you got to do better? What you got to avoid to not do? So failure is part of the process. And failure don't stand for I fail. Failure stands for first attempt at learning.
But hold on, just because I said failure is not an option don't mean that failure don't come.
No. Failures come, and failure's supposed to come because that's how you're going to become successful. Like, if you don't do it, how you going to know what not to do? You feel what I'm saying? So,
Nah, I feel you.
never look at it as a failure because failure is the unknown. If you knew you was going to fail, would you avoid it?
No, but listen, success is too. You don't never jump into some shit saying, yo, I'm 100% I got this shit, and this shit gonna take up that. It's always does. I don't care what nobody say. Nobody jumped into shit like, oh yeah, this shit got to work out 100%. It's always doubts. So why are you looking at it one-sided? Nah. Once you jump into shit, you jump into shit. You don't give a fuck what go bad or good. You like, fuck it. I'm with this shit. And as it get good, you like, I'm with this shit. As soon as shit starts slowing down or shit not moving how you want it, you gonna have them doubts. Doubts gonna always come. It's rather you gonna push through that shit. Is you gonna push through that shit or you gonna say, fuck it, this shit not for me?
You gotta push through that shit.
It ain't no such thing as failure. Only failure is not
doing it. Not doing it.
That's the only failure.
Because listen, whether you
is failure.
Whether you rather live with the thing saying with just living with.
I got a question.
What?
Everybody always think higher of themselves. Everybody always date. I don't care what nobody say. Everybody daydream of them being their highest self. But is you ready for that? Is you ready for the discipline? Is you ready for the sacrifice?
Hell yeah.
Is you ready for the time?
Hell yeah.
You say that now till you actually have to put it in.
Yo, listen, let me tell you something. I can tell you something about myself that you're going to be amazed. I did everything that I was supposed to do in less than 1 year. I got my high school diploma and my truck driver's license in less than a year. I put the pain in. I put the sacrifice in. I did a clothing brand in 1 year. Clothes brand, 1 year. CDL's 1 year. It's still working one minimum ass job, paying child support, doing everything I was supposed to do.
Now you talking obstacles.
And I also got my part and I cleaned my record.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Is you ready for the obstacles?
I was ready for
Because
it.
the more, and everybody always say this, the more you want, the harder it get. And fuck somebody. My father told me this. He said, "Oh, you think because the more money you make is the more that you got to spend?" I said, "Hell yeah, I'm working for the shit." He said, "Yeah, it don't work like that."
It doesn't. The more you want,
Exactly.
the more
So
you
just
want.
because you at the place you want to be, don't mean that you really at that place you want to. Let's be real.
No,
Let's
I'm
be
not
real.
at the
No,
place that
let's be
I'm
real.
not at the
When
place
that
that I
we
want to be.
making our Instagram pages and we brag about ourselves and we edit this shit, we say we do all this shit, and you might do all that shit, but is all that shit really making what you want to make?
Yeah.
Is you doing what you really want to do?
Yeah.
I know you lying.
Listen.
I know you lying.
You can't.
I know you lying. I know you
can't.
lying. I know you
I'm not lying.
And on some real shit, and I'm talking on real shit. Cause this podcast will have a live audience with bigger cameras, bigger people, and such of that short. And and don't think of it as some she coming at me, I'm being real. Cause that's what you want this podcast to be, right? That's what you want everything else. You want this shit to reach Jay-Z, everybody else, all them niggas. You want your shit to be posted on Shade Room. You want your shit to be spotlighted.
Shout out to my nigga Metro. Shout out to my nigga Humble.
Exactly. Shout it out. And no, listen, I'm not saying that it's never gonna not be that at all. What I'm saying is that's the end goal of it. That's why you started it. When you sat there and said, shit, we gonna do this, that, and the third, even though that you had your thought, you jumped into it with that end goal, right? Exactly. But is you ready for it? Is you ready for the backlash of it? And just because you making more money, nigga, you can open your mouth. You got freedom of speech, but guess what? You can still get sued for that motherfucker. Is you ready to say the wrong shit? Is you ready for the obstacles? Is you ready for all this shit that come with being in a higher spotlight? My nigga, you might be making $250K off this shit, but nigga, you gotta pay $100K in lawyer fees because you talking your shit. And no matter what, you talking your shit is getting you the bigger spotlight, so you gonna keep doing this shit. So guess what? You gonna keep paying that motherfucking lawyer. You keep paying PR. You gonna keep paying all these motherfuckers. And you wanna keep paying all these famous ass people to be on your shit. Even if you keep the people who here now, and even if you don't, you still gotta pay to keep that face on your shit. You gonna always want that face.
Shout out to my nigga Metro.
If you got the choice to put a famous motherfucker on your shit, motherfucker that's the talk of the town, talk of the world, you not paying that price? Shit come with the shit, and that's all I'm saying. Just cause you have a dream don't mean it don't matter how you do it. Like, well, no, it don't matter what you do, it's how you do it.
Learn from it. Everything in life is a learning situation. So by you being this age, you have a longer. By you going through everything that you're going through right now, now you can perfect as you go. You have a bigger opportunity and a bigger span to make the mistakes and the adjustments.
I feel like that you getting that time, and you saying that because I'm younger, I'm lucky I have more time.
No, we don't have time because time is of the essence. I'm going.
Cause you saying you been here longer, I feel that. But you don't even know what I done experienced or been through.
No, that's a fact. Nobody does. But what I'm saying is that when you take the chances and you take the risk, by the time you give yourself 5 years, everything works in 5 years, right? So if you give yourself 5 years, you know where you're going to be in 5 years?
Nah.
Exactly, right?
You want to know why, though? Because 5 years could take me any fucking where.
Absolutely. So when they always ask you, when you do interviews, they always ask you, what is your 5-year goal, right? Every time. And why the fuck is it that we always fail at it? Because we thinking too far ahead. I want to think about what's my goal tomorrow. My goal is to wake up and do this shit all over again. right?
True.
So why is you giving me a 5-year goal when I don't even know where the fuck I'm gonna be in 5 years? So if you don't take the chances and the risk right now, go through all the turmoil, go through all the bullshit that you gotta go through, how the fuck you gonna know where you wanna get to?
We arguing about the same shit.
But that's what I'm saying. You have to have faith in yourself, bet on yourself, and don't be scared of no doubts. The moment that you have doubts is the moment that you don't do nothing that you're supposed to do.
Exactly. That we arguing about the same shit.
No,
Yo,
but that's what I'm saying.
shout out to my
You
nigga
was right.
Metro, Lift Podcast.
You was right.
Shout out to Humble, Julius the Humble, Lift
Quiet
Podcast.
as fuck.
Shout out to Kwani, Lift Podcast, Social
Quiet.
Sundays, tap in. Tap in. You're.
Hell no, nigga, you ain't recording, right?
Sports, talk your shit.
Sports analyst. We got the gorgeous Kwani, sports analyst. Julius the Humble.
Go, Kwani, go ahead.
Live podcast, tap in, Social Sundays.
Let's argue. Let's argue.
What you want to argue about?
Fuck Curry. I'm just playing. I'm just trying to get you. I'm trying to get you rolling.
Not the whole shade.
Social Sundays.
Yeah, papa.
Live
Not too much,
podcast.
He said, oh.
Tap
Guys,
in.
Papi, you a bugging, papi.
The whole CT. You heard?
Oh, you said we're back now?
Yeah.
New Haven, Bridgeport, Hartford, Waterbury, Manchester,
Facts.
Danbury,
All right.
Wallingford,
All right.
Flint, Michigan,
That
New York,
nigga said
Jersey,
Wallingford.
whatever.
Wow.
We
Legendary.
around Philly, Leisure, Mohegan Sun, wherever you at.
Uncasville.
I didn't even see it. What the hell
Now we
is
got the
this
gorgeous
for?
Kwani right now.
68,
Lip
51.
Podcast, Lip Podcast,
Sacramento.
pardon me.
Sacramento.
Lip
LA Clippers.
Podcast, Social Sundays. We got the gorgeous Kwani. She got something to say.
It's like, alright, so I want to know who you think is coming out the East and the West, and who is your sleeper team out of the East and West?
The super team will be Boston.
No, the sleeper team. Who you
Oh,
got
the
coming-
sleeper?
Who do you have coming out from the East and West, and then who is your sleeper team from the East and West?
Shit, I'm gonna have to say Heat is like the sleeper, the shit that they doing and shit like that.
You think so?
Yeah. I ain't been really watching ball like that, but
Gotta tighten up. Gotta tighten up. So the Heat, I don't think they're about to do shit. I don't think they don't have enough manpower. Boston is coming out the East. I think the sleeper team is the Cavs. They're number 2 right now. Also New York. I don't know if they're gonna make it past the second round. We'll see. Everybody hurt right now except for Brunson. But they still, it's still nice. But once everybody come back, they could be a sleeper. On the West, the Clippers should be favored. Denver's not the same. And the sleeper team was OKC. Not that they do anything. They done beat Denver. They beat Boston. Pacers. Knicks. They done beat a lot of people.
Sacramento 7 in the West.
They done beat Sacramento.
Yeah, we gotta tune into this. We gonna get busy with this sport thing. I'm seeing again, Sacramento's whooping fucking Lakers ass, Clippers ass right now.
Yeah.
All right, so
I don't even think he fit. I don't even think James Harden fit in with this team.
How? He been doing this thing on the team. Him and Westbrook fit in with
Oh, they
Paul
playing
George
again
and
together?
Kawhi. Yeah, Westbrook been doing this fucking thing.
So Kwani, what's going down with Devin and Ryan?
Going on with who?
Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. They about to fight.
Oh, I don't even know. When they fight?
They about to fight soon. I don't know exactly what time. But I don't know exactly what date. But I know they about to fight though.
That shit gonna be a good fight.
Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia, that's gonna be a good one,
That's
right?
gonna be a good fight. I don't know.
And I think he's putting the belts up too.
Maybe Haney like that. I don't know.
I want to see Mattia and Tank Davis.
You already know we got the fight, so tap in.
Yeah, I'm
Slide
gonna
right
pull
through.
up.
You already know you can pull up.
Alright. Mattia and Tank. What you think? That could be a good ass fight. That's a great ass fight.
I got Tank.
Tank on out there.
I got Tank.
Don't ever disrespect the Puerto Rican power by
He
me.
nice. I got Tank.
Yo,
Only
listen.
thing
I
that
wouldn't say
Tank, I
him
think
fight
Tank
too much,
can't
I'll
beat.
be honest with you.
Only thing I think is gonna be a good fight is Shakur. That's it.
Fuck no.
Other than that, that's it.
Shakur is a scorer. If you ever if you ever watch his strategy is punch, and get out the way. He's not a taker. I don't believe that a boxer is the person that goes.
If he could take, only thing about Shakur for me, this is just for me. Only thing, if Shakur could, if he able to, because he gonna get cracked. You know what I'm saying? If he could take.
She passes the mic quietly. Like,
Yo, as far as Tank, like I think the only one that's really gonna give Tank a fight is Shakur. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think Tank could beat Shakur boxing. But he gonna get cracked. Cause Tank gonna crack him. If he could survive that, he gonna beat Tank. He gonna beat Tank. But other than that, I don't think if he could take that crack, he could take that Tank gonna crack that nigga. I promise you he is. But if he could take that, if Shakur could take that crack, then he gonna beat Tank. You know what I'm saying? Other than Devin Haney, he don't got no. And Shakur beat the nigga up too. Shakur beat Devin Haney up. He'll beat that nigga up. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think you have seen this man highlights.
Who that?
Matias.
That nigga gonna get knocked out, bro.
You watch this man highlights right here. You highlight me. Shakur don't have no answers for that.
He about to fight Tank?
No, they're discussing that. They want to discuss that fight.
Yeah, I mean, I understand what you're saying.
Look at him. I'm telling you, he's young. He's only 21, 22. 25 knockouts. No losses.
All right, but it depends on who
And he fighting people. He really
it depends on who he's fighting though. For real.
Nah, he fighting fighters.
Like what's anybody? Like give me one person that I know that he fought.
How many people did Tank Davis fought?
He fought a lot of people. He fought Pitbull Cruz. He fought Ryan. He fought who else he fought? Who else Tank fought? Ryan, Pitbull Cruz. I don't know exactly. You the sports analyst. Help me out, Kwani.
I don't know boxing like that.
Like I ain't 2-2.
Word.
So
But he fought more. That's why he the face of boxing. For real. Take the face of boxing. But alright, we're gonna go back to what Kwani was talking about. Yeah, let's go to golf. Tiger Woods still
I don't know shit about it.
Nah, you the sports analyst forever. I'm freestyling right now.
Yeah, I was about to say I ain't closest.
Oh,
to
yeah,
golf I ever got was the video game, the Tiger Woods shit. Mini golf.
You gotta remember, like a lot of these people, immature and pro, goes together. They try to put a lot of the immature breakers with the pros. Yes. Matia's been pro from the jump.
One person.
Born pro.
Nigga was born pro.
Came out with a big
I'm
bicycle.
saying just
He's
one.
only 20.
Name one.
I don't know because I didn't see him fight. I don't know the majority of the fighters that he had fought, but I know he fought good fighters, great fighters, in two different divisions.
I could dig it. I ain't taking that from you, but I just.
See, this is the problem, and I'm gonna say it like this as a race. Niggas always trying to knock the Ricans like we not beasts.
It ain't even a vote.
Niggas don't even be talking about Hector Camacho. Niggas don't be talking about Tito Trinidad. Niggas don't be talking about.
Straight boxing shit. I ain't even talking about it.
But these niggas box, bro.
People.
No, I'm saying no, but listen, these niggas box. Everybody go for your usual. Always, Floyd Mayweather, Tank Davis, and Shakur. I know Shakur got his ass whooped.
When?
He whipped Joe Lewis's
He got
ass.
He had defeated.
Scorley,
His last fight.
he didn't get beat up. Scorley, he didn't get beat up. But he got beat up, bro.
But he broke his hand in the second round.
Got beat up.
He broke his hand in the second round.
Boxing is not boxing how it used to be. Boxing used to be, we're gonna get in here, we're gonna box, we're gonna give a great show.
Shakur last fight,
What's
he
ass?
broke his hand.
But it was
In
ass,
the
bro.
second.
He ran majority of the fight, bro.
He got a broken hand.
Wait,
bro.
they still let you fight if you break it?
Yeah.
Oh, you know who I seen do that? The nigga
Floyd did it
Davis.
too.
What's that nigga name? She said, yo, wrap it up, B.
Wrap it up, man. Kwani spoke. Yo, bro, Shakur broke his hand in the second round.
So I think I gotta
It's
go.
still outpointing him with the left.
I gotta go too.
That's what I'm saying. Niggas can't fuck. Yo, bro.
Some
I promise
shit
you.
here.
And niggas already know, like Boots Ennis too. Boots, trust me. Boots Ennis, a problem. He a problem. Niggas don't even want to fight that nigga. For real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, listen, the humble has been humble.
So, if y'all niggas want to watch the fight at any major sporting event, can always come to Members Only.
Facts.
You feel me? That's where we filming right now, live from Members Only.
Members Only.
Dig?
Taking bets too.
Oh yeah,
Taking
yeah,
bets?
yeah. We about to create a Hood Prospects app, and all the money going through Humble. So, you know what I mean,
Live
do your
podcast.
fucking research.
Social Sundays.
All bets and shit is not refundable.
Metro.
Cause we need more lighting in this
Julius the
motherfucking
Humble.
microphones and shit. But yo, real shit, yo.
Kwani.
R.I.P. my nigga Eric Mays, man. He died yesterday. I don't know if y'all know who Eric Mays is.
Rest in peace.
Councilman Eric Mays.
I seen some of his highlights.
Flint lost a real one.
Yeah.
He was a councilman in Flint. He ain't take no mess. Yeah. So do they have the floor?
Oh, word?
Yeah. He
died.
died yesterday. Yeah.
That's crazy. That's smart.
Yo,
He don't
that-
play no games with none.
I got a shirt with that nigga on it.
Bro, that he don't play no games with none of them people.
Nah, he wasn't for all that bullshit, that backdooring,
He
and
died, bro.
he want to know where the money for the city
Rest
going.
in peace, baby. Word is born,
Like,
man.
yeah,
I
he
respect
passed
you, but
away.
he ain't play no games with
I
none
seen
of
a
them.
clip on TikTok where a young lady told her mom was like an older black lady, and she went crazy. She was like, oh no, threw her hands in the air and shit. She's like, they killed him. She's like, I don't know if he got killed, but he's dead. She's like, they had to kill him. That nigga was like 90 years old.
Councilman Mays.
Word, yo, R.I.P. that man.
Rest
But
in peace, man.
on that note, we all
So who
finna-
gonna win? Who you think gonna win, man? In the NBA. Overall, yeah.
Timberwolves, man.
I don't see us making it too far. I don't see the Lakers making it too far.
You said the Westchester Knicks, man.
Wake up, nigga, wake up. Wake up, nigga, wake up.
Y'all be talking all this shit about sports, and I gotta play the background. Nah, niggas, when I was locked up, niggas made me like kind of tune off of sports because all the like the tickets and the pools and all that, and they made that shit not even like entertaining no more. Because my son used to be ass betting, and he be losing and shit, and don't come out the cell for like 4 days and shit, and he a terror.
He said what?
He was. Yo, that nigga was a chairman. That nigga was a chairman. You know, when you get feedback to chairman certain trades, that nigga wasn't even leaving the cell to serve the trades. He was like, yo, I'm sick. Yo, I'm sick, yo.
You better give up 2 pieces of chicken on the trays.
That's exactly what niggas was saying. Yo, where your celly at? I'm like, nigga, he up there. I'm like, nigga, we in jail. There ain't nowhere else he could be other than the cell, nigga. If he ain't out here.
Hey, you got them 6 extra trays. You better pay that time, nigga.
You said taking over the league? The Bobcats, nigga.
After LeBron, I don't think LeBron gonna retire.
Charlotte Bobcats.
I think LeBron still got a little bit more to go.
Nah, son.
I think he got like
What's his
5
name?
more years.
What's the tall 7-foot nigga?
If he don't get hurt, because you know,
I think he only gonna do 1 year. He just waiting for
he
waiting for
remain healthy
Bronny.
than him.
He waiting for Bronny. You're Kwani. Ron, he only got 1 or 2 years because he waiting for Bronny. He only gonna play 1 year with Bronny.
Son?
Yeah. He only waiting for Bronny to play 1 year with him.
Has there ever been a father-son duo in the league?
I think so, yeah. As a coach.
No, I'm talking about players though. Like both could bust their ass on the court at the same night.
He waiting for Bronny.
Like this nigga in Utah and the other nigga in Madison.
He like, yo, he waiting for Bronny. After that, he gonna.
I don't think Bronny gonna make it to the NBA young.
That's LeBron's son. I promise you, he going to the Lakers.
Yeah, but shit, he got to do at least a year in college now. They want you
He
to
already.
do a year in
They
college.
ain't going straight to the league no more.
Yeah, he already.
He's not ready for the NBA yet.
Nah, I don't think so. He
Yeah,
got to progress more.
Well, what's the name,
progress
bro?
more.
What's the other stuff? Bryce.
Richard Cole!
Yo, Bryce. That's the
What's that?
You heard me, Bryce?
Yeah,
His other son?
Yeah.
So,
Bryce gonna be
nigga.
the one.
Nah, Bryce gonna be the one. Bryce definitely the one.
He's gonna be the one. I promise you he is.
Yeah, and he's gonna play. And he's gonna play the power forward position too.
He gonna
Very
be
well.
Crazy.
Very well.
You know what I'm saying? But that's the only thing.
Carmelo Anthony's son too. Nice. D Wade's son, fire.
Matt
Matt Barnes, fire.
Do whatever you want.
He already at Ronnie already at what's that college in California? USC. That's where he at right now.
They down the street from that motherfucker.
So next year we gonna be right there. We gonna be right there. Watch. Unless LeBron ain't gonna do 4 years. I'm telling you, LeBron ain't gonna be here next year or the year after that.
Yes, he will be there.
Yeah, next year or the year after that. LeBron ain't gonna be right there. Let me hear that shit.
Man, no, we gonna wrap this shit up at the request of Von Lee.
Shout out to Barney for the sports analysis. You know what I'm saying?
So y'all already know. Humble Renaissance L.L.C. Follow that guy.
Social Sundays.
Yes, sir.
Lift Podcast. Metro. Kwani. Julius the Humble. Tap in, y'all.
Came to the conclusion that y'all really distracting. So I decided to fall back and I say what happened. Shit get illy when you chasing a bitch. Assuming you put me on the detour to get rich. Have me on the waiting list.